In all human societies, the family is the primary social unit, and it is the single most influential in a child's life. Families have the crucial role in social development in that they bear the responsibility of providing early educational and socialization for children and instilling values such as family values and, of course, the ideals of citizenship and even values that help them to identify with society as a whole. The state of families are reflected in societies, and you can find that corruption, hatred, tribalism, idleness, and other good and bad qualities in society all have their origin from families. Families, and parents in particular, have the obligation to instill values in their children. Sadly, this is not always the case. Nowadays, a lot of parents have left this responsibility for educational institutions, religious institutions, and even sometimes for the neighbors or anyone for that matter, but not them. Family values should guide members of the family on who they are, who they want to become, and the life they want to live. Ultimately, family values translate to what becomes part of the society. So the values you instill in your children or you as an individual adopt ultimately becomes values that will continue to exist within the society, for good or for bad. According to the therapist, Courtney Conley, she recommends that when it comes to family values, you want to ask yourself several questions. One of them includes, what's most important to me and my spouse? What's most important to you? The second, how do you want your children to interact with others? And thirdly, what do you want people to know your family for? These questions can help you develop a set of family values, maybe 5 or 10. And by having these 5 or 10 family values that you've identified, you want to, of course, communicate it to your family, your wife, your husband, your children, or even you might sit together as a family and develop the values you believe you want to represent you as a family. And then, of course, the best way to communicate it is actually by practicing it. Especially for parents, you have to be the example that your children will see. You cannot want your children to display integrity when you as a parent lack integrity. Family values are not only important for families, but they're very, very important for societies. And societies where families don't have family values mean the same society will not have values, and there will be no regard for respect, honesty, friendship, integrity, sincerity, and other values that might be admirable in civilized society.